Before sleep I told my wife, honey, we haven't in a while. But before I could finish she grabbed scissors, said cut it off clean, so you stop obsessing over this stupid thing. Does married life always lose that spark? I tried everything, finally made the top surgeon my wife, but 5 years in, we never had that kind of connection, because she has serious OCD about cleanliness, hates physical touch. I once just kissed her lips, and she dramatically ran to the bathroom to throw up. Even though she later said it was a reflex, it still felt like a gut punch. Then she got assigned to work in the UK, and we started a year-long separation. As our 5th anniversary approached, I decided to fly to England to surprise her. But outside the Edinburgh Medical Institute, I saw her who usually avoids contact, bending down to remove a man's soaked shoes and socks, saying gently, why are you still such a kid? Can't take care of yourself. In the heavy rain, I held Rose's, soaked through, frozen in place. The man in the distance wore a sharp suit, tilting his head slightly, chatting happily with Rose, an expression I'd never seen on her face. When he spoke, she smiled softly, her gaze never leaving him. After a long moment, Rose finally noticed me in the rain. Her smile dimmed a bit. She whispered something to the man, then walked toward me with her umbrella, asked why are you here? Her tone held a hint of annoyance at being disturbed. I handed her the roses. Forcing a smile, said Rose, happy 5th anniversary. Before she could take them, the man called from a distance, Rose, meeting's about to start. She turned to me flatly, come inside with me. I stood frozen for a while, before following her. When we reached the stranger, he naturally moved to her side. They walked ahead of me together, occasionally whispering. I learned his name was Jason, and he was very close to Rose. I tried to talk to Rose alone, but Jason kept interrupting. Finally at the meeting room door, Jason looked at me, then suddenly spoke in Spanish. So this is your husband back home? Doesn't seem like a good match for you. Rose replied in Spanish too. Match isn't important. Suitable is fine. They thought I didn't understand, but 5 years ago to win Rose over, knowing she spoke Spanish, I studied hard. After Jason went into the meeting, Rose finally looked at me, her tone still cold, said I have a meeting, wait here for me, like talking to a random visitor. My throat went dry. After she entered, the roses in my arms already wilting, like my relationship with Rose, all one-sided, barely lasted 5 years, ending in emptiness. I wiped the rain from my face, and tossed the undelivered roses into the trash. I planned to fly back immediately, but felt I should wait and talk things through. Little did I expect to wait a full 2 hours. The meeting finally ended. I followed Rose to her place in the UK, a small apartment from the institute, spotlessly clean, everything tidy. Rose brought me new slippers, but I spotted another pair of worn men's slippers by the shoe rack, matching the pattern of hers, clearly a couple set. I already ordered new toiletries online, should arrive soon. Rest for now, Rose said considerately. Haven't had dinner, right? I'll make you some noodles. I just said mem. She's always this polite and distant with me, even less warm than with her colleague. Exhausted from the trip, I sat on the couch to rest, and happened to see Rose's phone light up. Close enough, I saw the sender was Jason. In 5 years of marriage, I never looked through her phone, but now I couldn't resist picking it up. If you decided to come find me back then, would I be the one beside you now? Reading those words, I finally knew for sure. Jason was Rose's ex. The message faded when the screen locked. Then I saw her wallpaper, a photo of Jason in graduation robes. My wife's phone wallpaper for 5 years had been her ex's old photo. Right then, it hit me with crystal clarity, how little I mattered in Rose's world. Kitchen sounds of dishes. I put the phone back, acting normal, walking to the counter. Rose didn't notice anything, just handed me chopsticks. Said try it, if it's bad, no need to force it. I took them, not looking at her, asked quietly, can you tell me, what's going on with you and Jason? Rose replied calmly, Jason is my ex. We were together 8 years, almost got married. We split over different goals. He wanted to build his career abroad, and I chose to stay home then. Her tone seemed light, but I caught a tremor in her calm voice. I ate the noodles, pressed further. That's it. Rose fell silent. Night. We lay in the same bed, each lost and fought on opposite sides. Then, Rose suddenly took my hand. Back home when we shared a bed, even lying together, every time I tried to touch her, she'd pull away. This was the first time she initiated contact. I thought she'd explain today. Instead she said, Jake, I've decided to settle here. My hand went cold. A year ago when she came. It was a short assignment, then week after week it got extended. I stayed home caring for her parents, always thinking she'd come back. Now she tells me unilaterally, she's staying for good. I knew it wasn't for me, and I no longer wanted to beg. I spoke slowly. That's fine, but it rains here often. Take care of yourself. Rose clearly didn't expect me to agree so easily. Held my hand tighter. Thank you, Jake. I didn't respond, closed my eyes, having made my final decision. Leave alone. I actually really dislike it here. I told her before, I hate rain. Late at night, Rose's phone kept vibrating. I knew it was Jason. After a while, Rose quietly got up. Lowering her voice she said, Jason once saw his ex cheat on a rainy night. So now he's terrified of thunder. I need to be with him. As if to reassure me, she added, I'll be back soon. I didn't answer, pretended to be asleep, but I knew clearly, this time I wouldn't wait. After Rose left, I grabbed my charging phone, booked a 4 a.m. flight, the soonest one back, then got out of bed, took 5 gift boxes from my bag, each marked with a specific date, placed them neatly on the desk, and sent Rose a voice message in Spanish. Rose, I know you really love Jason. Saw his messages. I understand you're staying for him. You should have told me. Wouldn't have wasted 5 years of your time. These 5 boxes are your birthday gifts. Open one each day. On the 5th day, inside is my final surprise. Then, I hit send. 10 hours later, the plane landed.